Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. This is the true crunch time recording session. I have 6 Monster Trains and I think like 5 Slice and Dices to record. Is the day before I leave, so let's get to it, shall we? I think I'm gonna try to do like, it's 11 videos. I'm gonna probably try to do this in like 3 video break, 3 video break, 3 video break. I'll see how I do. Let's just get right to it, shall we? Alright. Well, we got Lazarus Hellhorn. I feel like I've been getting a lot of Hellhorns lately, which is good. I like this clan. I think they're strong. We get Ritual Battle. We get Pyre's Greed, Pseudoscience. I think the only downside about this one is Branded Warrior. He's kind of garbage. Now, Sinner Sub is a little worse here, so I'm going to skip it. It's a little worse because we want to just let the curses hit us. And then I think Brewmaster is kind of bad, so I can play Reanimator and he's okay. This is the path where you just have to see the book, though, for him to really do anything. But he should be fine early, and then we can just pivot the run into something else later on. That's the plan, anyway. We can play around. Maybe, I don't know. Get a little freaky with it. Maybe a test subject alpha in this run. Anyone like that idea? No? Oh man. Can I, what was it? It's 15. He resolves for 6, so he'll be like 18. I think I should be able to get Branded Warrior this kill if I try for it. Although, I missed the Ritual Battle, which is a shame. It would have helped greatly. But the backliners die to the Reanimate explosion. Now, does Orechi just die here if he gets hit, though? Is that the problem with this champion? It is. Well, the first thing to do is see if Pseudoscience gives me a Reanimate. That simplifies things greatly. So, I need to look for green, though. Uh-oh. How do you play this champion path? I actually have no idea. I'm realizing now. How do you do this? I have no clue. Because, like, what if you go into the first fight and you don't hit any greens? Do you just fuck off and die? That's what it's starting to seem like, man. This is not going to kill this. It's not even going to come close to killing this. So what, Orechi is not the frontliner in this fight? Is what I'm starting to think. I don't know. Maybe I should just play the mix version instead. So we do 141. Alright, let me try this again. I don't know how to play this Orechi. I guess what you do is put him middle floor on his own and you let these guys go top floor. And then we focus on maybe hitting... God damn, man. It's just so tough. Like, how do you play this without green? Maybe you just don't play this, is my next thought. I don't know. But then we go Ritual Battle here. Branded Warrior should get a kill. Orechi explodes here. Pseudoscience first. He gets spikes, which is not good. But I think you just stack reds for lifesteal and damage shield on the front guy. Actually. Well, you don't need both, right? You just go one or the other. And that should be the way, and you just let your champion fuck off. Which means I probably should have just played the concoction version of this champion. That's the takeaway. Rage. Lifesteal. I need to make sure that Shield Steward actually gets to swing on the boss, that is, I should say. So Reanimate 1. Okay, so now he should always get his swing in. It's a question of if I need to play the infusion now, and I think the answer is no. I think I do not. Does this Orechi path just suck? Is this shit not good? Because I have no idea. I thought it was good, but maybe I've only ever played it in runs where I got offered, like, book, you know? Maybe this path is, like, bad, which would be strange. Our early game is a little bit unsure, so we could take Sanguine Assistant. Or we could take Organ Harvester and look for Test Subject Alpha, of course. This would also be fine. What do you like? I'm gonna go Organ Harvester. I get a little more. Fortified Pauldrons, armor 10, and resolve gain armor 10. Nice. Cool. I think that I should be safe to go see double Lazarus League banners and just try to force the game to show me one of the units. Intrinsic Spell Chain. Plague Doctor. I accept. She's not my favorite pickup here, but she is fine. And then I kind of want to do something weird like Intrinsic Spell Chain Pseudoscience, but I think I'll do it on a secret ingredient. Because this card, while it's not a great use of my money, this card is very good at being a card I can duplicate if I get the ×5 event. And I'm okay with spending a little money for that. This Invasion Trial should be fine. We're in basically the same position we were. Orechi goes bottom floor, but now I play these two instead of these two. Branded Warrior could go down here. Maybe he'll even get a kill. So let's start with secret ingredient. We get a blue or a red. We probably want the red. And we probably just want to scale damage shield on Plague Doctor because of the boss. You get reanimate. Yeah, I think I just go for rage damage shield on Plague Doctor and I hit it as late as I can. Orechi is unable to contribute to this fight, and that's okay. Maybe I put the Pauldrons on Plague Doctor? A thought. And then we go Organ Harvester, Shield Steward? Maybe. But he's not going to get any more kills. This will be his only kill. Plague Doctor also, I don't think gets many kills though. But I think armor's better on Shield Steward, so we'll go reanimate here. And I'll just ping Curse. It's all okay. Maybe. I need a lifesteal hit for my infusion now. Let's check Pseudoscience. Spikes? Not quite right. 1 lifesteal, and then we just inject. And then we give him the shield. And he will now survive at full HP, which is good. Do I think I win this fight as it stands? Definitely not. So I need to go secret ingredient. Nothing thrilling, but we can unstable. I need red again, and I need to put rage on Plague Doctor, I think now. I should take this damage, yeah. I'm still in it. Okay. And then we're always going to check Pseudoscience to see if it's useful. It's not. Rage. Rage. I need damage, I think, primarily. I'm going to let this champion hit me. I think it is good to take a little bit of damage here. I'm off by 1 on killing him. But I think it's good to take a hit there. Pseudoscience has damage shield. I think it's just, or sorry, secret ingredient has damage shield. I hit this, I have lethal. That'll do. Okay. Not a bad start overall. I think a very scathing indictment of fucking Orechi though, that I just throw him away and the run is the same. Twisted Assistant, not bad. Not a bad pickup here. I kind of want to take survivability. I think I'll take Welder Helper here. He's pretty good. And then we go to the right. Of course, we get quick multi. You shouldn't have. I think Makeshift Golem is a better frontliner than Shield Steward. However, I think Meat Hook solves Dominion Seraph for us. So while I would like to play Makeshift Golem, I think I have to play Meat Hook here. It's weird because he doesn't fit on the floor. But we're going to play quick multi Plague Doctor. That's a no-brainer. Then we go over to the alcove and we find, oh baby, Every day that they give me Quilling Catcher in a run is a good day. I love having more money. I have been starting to think about like delegating pieces of the run into economy focus, or like trying to solve economy in some way. Not that you really can. It's more of a situation where it'll be like, well, I have too much economy, so I don't need more money. More than it is anything else. Just something I've been thinking about a little bit. We do this and this for now. And then we're gonna secret ingredient. I don't mind doing green here. And my pseudoscience. 6 spikes, of course, the worst one. Yeah, at 19 times 2 quick, I believe Plague Doctor is pretty close. I think with one copy of... What's it called? Dude, I can't be falling apart already. What's the word I'm looking for? 1 copy of Ritual of Battle. That's what I'm looking for. And everything will be very clean. 1 ritual and we're all set. So Archeon's gonna follow this wave. I guess I should just keep pinging these guys off. Also, 29 times 2 is pretty close to enough, I'm pretty sure. We could do Twisted Back as well. That wouldn't be the worst. Probably a little better than Plague Doctor here, overall. I think first and foremost, though, what I should say about this orechi is I'm playing him wrong. He can't be your frontliner, obviously, right? But he's got to be in the back. That much seems pretty clear here. If you put him up front, you have to have a lot of reanimate, and in this run we have no reanimate. Well, we have secret ingredient, but you know what I mean. So I'd rather do Twisted Back for the scaling over Ritual, and then we'll just stack Reanimate to win this fight. No big deal. That should handle our business here. While their helper keeps on holding it down. I should not play Vengeful Shard. I think I play Pseudoscience. Do I need the money here? I mean, probably not, actually, but I'll take one more hit. I think we're getting close to the point, though, where I should probably just stop, because I don't need the money, and it's better to take the HP. You know, man, I'm gonna call it. I don't need to fight this one through. I think it's okay if I just stop there. I think it's alright if I take 5 reanimate on this guy and call it a day with my 70 times 2 quick with apply unstable. Doesn't even break into it. He doesn't even lose a reanimate. Yeah, doesn't even break his armor. One Horn's Tome is pretty good. Multi-strike on... not you. On Plague Doctor is good. I think Minds of Their Own is also okay. Both of these cards seem fine. I should do some more thinking. I should look ahead. I'm just gonna pick Minds of Their Own and call it a day. I would like a frontliner, but I can't play any of these. So... okay. It might just be Shield Steward in this run. Default Energy? Yeah, we have a bunch of 3s. We got a Default Energy here. I might end up having to take space if I don't get offered a better frontliner at the banner that is probably here. We'll see. Where do I go? Probably right. Maybe I should go left and upgrade something. I don't know. Ooh, a Tuned Whetstone. That seems good. How about Scorched Steel for a little armor, maybe? I think a Tuned Whetstone leave. You could play Collection of Tales, but I've come around on that just being kind of garbage now. I'm in on the... I think a Tuned Whetstone is a very good train. Or not Tuned Whetstone, Collection of Tales, sorry. Strike Corruption is definitely Strike Apply melee weakness in this spot. Strike Apply Corruption is really good in the early game. Like if it's your first pickup, it's very strong because you get it and then you just have so much damage into Archeon. We don't need damage into Archeon here. We're pretty strong. Am I afraid of this guy? Nah. I don't think so. So mostly what we do in this run now is we set up some like ridiculously expensive equipment and we put that on Plague Doctor to win. There's no way, Orechi. It's just no way. I'm gonna play bottom floor. I think it might be better. I'm not really sure. And I refuse to think about it. I'm just gonna play bottom floor and see how it goes. 19 times 2? Oh, it goes poorly. This was a silly idea. I don't know why I would play about down here. Who let me do this? Never mind, everything's great. Don't worry about it. Never mind, everything's awesome. Don't even sweat it. Here's my twisted back, and then this ritual just means that we start one-shotting everything, which is maybe bad. But you're never gonna get anything anyway. Now I just need to make sure Plague Doctor doesn't die to the slow ticking damage. I'm doing this on purpose. I do wish to be rid of Vengeful Shards. I'm gonna save my HP because I don't think we need the money. Hey, 2 reanimates. Nice. Let's say I ping this guy for Twisted Back. And then Plague Doctor runs the table on him. That looks pretty good. Oh, we actually die. Or we like go even here. Don't worry, Welder Helper's here, and now it's all over. See? Look at that. Welder Helper hit him. He did the killing blow. You saw it. He did 2 damage and then he exploded. We all saw it. Could play a Replicator Ray and then just duplicate Plague Doctor here, which is not terrible. But I could also just duplicate Plague Doctor, so... I'll play Mixology. Not a huge fan of this card, but it's good here. Do I have any consumes that I care about? No. Okay. In my mind, this is not correct, of course, but in my mind, I'm thinking about this Railhammer like it's double summons because it's buffing only my imp. It's not only buffing my imp, it's buffing Pauldrons as well, but you know what I mean. Steelworker is good. This is the guy I want. Him or Railbeater both are fine, because now without taking space I can play Steelworker, Plague Doctor, Meat Hook all together. Which is what we wanted to begin with here. I'm gonna go -2 gain, Consume Ritual, remove Consume Ritual. You could do Mixology, Minds of Their Own. But we're gonna go Permafrost, Minds of Their Own. We're gonna go Reroll, we're gonna go Holy Stone, why not? We're so rich, man. Do Intrinsic -1 Mixology, why not? And I'll remove a card. Just for fun. Okay, I'd like to go to one more steel shop in this run to fill out Steelworkers stuff, and then we're good to go. Fill out Steelworkers upgrades, not stuff. I'm trying not to just say stuff or the thingy. Okay, Kaneo is okay, but we actually don't need the money. We already have so much, so we can go per KO, but I've always said that per KO is not that good unless you have a reason to play Calcified Ember, because otherwise this is just energy. So we'll go Gross Michael. None of these really do anything interesting for us here. We could go for even more money, I guess, but it's not that good. This trial is free-ish. I'm gonna not take it. I have to do a little more thinking than I feel like doing for that trial. But like, it's close to free, is how you would think about it. It's like we could potentially take it and be fine. But it's hard to say. Green, sure. No, I should go for red. I should get damage first before anything else. And, okay. I was gonna start complaining, but they got me covered, it's alright. Okay. Yeah. But no, it's like, you take a bunch of corruption on your front guy, but you could also just let half of that trial go straight into the Pyre. But again, it's one of those things where we can just kind of not worry about it. I feel like a lot of people take trials just as like a sense of pride, almost, but I don't really need to take the trial here because I'm winning anyway, and I already make so much money that I'm passing on upgrades that give money. So I don't really feel like I need this trial, is what it comes down to. And so there's like, even if there's just a small chance that the trial is bad, we can just skip over it because I'm a fool. It's okay. We can just skip over it though because it doesn't matter. I'll win this run most likely without it. I'm saving my HP. I don't need any more money. All I need in this run for money right now is to buy like relics. That's all I would do with it. Also, my banana went away already. I guess with Holy Stone we can stay down 3 HP. It's super minor, man. It just doesn't feel like it matters. This Plague Doctor's got me covered. And we have... So let's go over a checklist, basically. Do I beat Seraph right now? I should. I have a guy for it. Do I beat Kale? Definitely. I don't think he has enough damage to survive. Or he doesn't do enough to survive me. I think that Spike's Kale is probably the only one I would be a little afraid of. But even then, we're in a spot where we just kill front to back by so much that it doesn't matter. We're gonna go Arm Shop because we want to see one of these, and then we can go Steel Shop. Raid Room, it's like fine. I don't mind. Is there anything else here? Money in an event? I'd rather finish here first. Swift Steel Tiger? I mean, these aren't very exciting. I don't know. What am I supposed to do with this? Bloodthirsty Blade was not very good here. Back in the box is like 3 removals. That's cool. This guy. This guy. This guy. You could put in the Twisted Assistant, but I think that sometimes it's worse. It's hard to say. Because he might not pop out for 3 turns, which is gross. It's like 1 to 3 guaranteed, I guess, so... Pardon me. No more yawning, I'm done. But yeah, it should be fine, either way. I think that it's a little better because we can thin the deck and have more control over drawing Twisted Assistant versus having it just be a pure 1 and 3. In this one, we're gonna Raid Room top 4, I believe. And then we'll just position like this. And you could Organ Harvester here, I guess. And we should have time with Raid Room here to scale. We have 3 turns of time as well to scale. Don't forget to do this, sometimes I do forget. But once we get to like a moderate amount of rage on Plague Doctor, she's just gonna one-shot everything. That's all there is to it. I will say, I remember originally when I was talking about some ideas for how I would change Umbra, I remember saying how I would want the morsels to be a sort of draft effect. I understand now, after playing a few more rounds of these runs of mixing, it probably wouldn't be a great idea. Don't do that. Because you think about how many morsels you make with Umbra, and then you just have to sit here and go through all these interfaces. It would be hell. It would be a real nightmare. -12, and then I just stun the boss. I think, honestly, I don't even want to think about it. It's far too much to even take the time to think about if I should be taking this damage or not. We can just skip over it. It's not a big deal. We'll get minds of their own. Everyone has an equipment, what do you know? That's actually pretty cool. I'll go for Rage 24, because I think if I inject and then hit Minds of Their Own, it's maybe lethal? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well played. See you later, loser. Did you see there, by the way, when I played the Rage on Plague Doctor, the damage actually went down? Kinda interesting. Last stand to send our numbers up to the moon. We can take draw. And we just need to make our Steelworker slightly tankier for this fight. That's what I would like now. Quick multi! Again? Ah, jeez. I mean, I guess you could make Meat Hook multi-hit. I'm gonna give him Reanimate 1 instead. Titanite, good. +20, good. I would have liked Dualism would be perfect here, but it's okay, we can't always have a perfect set. There's just like no equipment that matters, I guess. And also, Orechi, you're still here? What's up, man? What are you doing here? Reanimate 2 on these guys I think is not that scary. I don't need the money. I skipped a much easier, I skipped a much easier trial to save HP to be safe. And I'm about to slam the reanimate trial. Don't fall for it, man. That's insane behavior. And of course, in the savagery, we'll just play bottom floor. No questions about that one. Rage. Rage. Maybe rage? Okay. Maybe a little bit of... Yep, rage. Yeah. Maybe rage? Okay. And then I just give you the Goliath, and then I last stand. And that's, turn 1, 500 damage. No, not quite 500 damage. A little short. Actually. I need a slight bit more. I see the problem. I can't do Twisted Assistant here. I would like to, but I can't. Let's do this. Much safer. Much safer, much better. And then we go like Ritual. That should be enough, I think. 167 times 3, yeah. It's like right on the edge of enough though, so I think Rage Room has to carry me. Now it's for sure enough. Now we're one-shotting 500s here for sure. Yeah, we're doing like 670. And that's all AoE, so we're good to go. If you don't mind now, I'm gonna go ahead and press end turn a few times. Here's your trample. Orechi? How you doing up there, man? You doing alright? What's good up there, buddy? Don't ask me why I'm doing this. I don't know. He's at 126 unstable. That's almost good. If you can stack reanimate on him, he kind of pops. Maybe just a little bit. I think I can skip everything. I'm pretty confident here. Let me just go look at an arms shop for something useful, maybe. Let's go through the motions. Trinket shop, nothing great. Arms shop. Void armament's good. I'm down to clown. You go void armament. Merge it with Pauldron's remove organ harvester, maybe. But let's reroll and see what else is here. Oh, I like combustion suit. Yeah, I'm down with that. Okay, so we'll merge combustion suit with void armament. We'll deployable fortified pauldrons, and we'll remove organ harvester. And that should do. And now we'll go here, and we'll go... probably Hera the Hybrid is fine. I'm not thrilled about it. It's not, like, great, but it's something. And then we can get rid of maybe, like, Torch. Torch? Why not? Alright, let's head on. I think we should be pretty strong here. There's going to be a lot of corruption on Steelworker. Is the only real concern here. But he gets fortified pauldrons, so I'm sure he'll be... Well, I'm sure he'll be. A lot of unavoidable corruption in this fight, though, of course. And then I'm just going to look for reds, I guess. Actually, you know what? I do enough damage right now, I could probably just look for greens. And we can stack a little reanimate to be safe. Regen, fine. Reanimate, fine. Pseudoscience spikes 6, fine. Don't ask me why I'm playing Welder Helper up there to save that guy. I haven't figured it out yet. I'll get back to you when I know. Yeah. Why was that torch there? What the hell? That was kind of weird. Okay, and then I think we'll just take up a little more reanimate. But we need to pivot to red, I believe, now. But we can also Minds of Their Own. Actually. to kill this heavy if I need to. Oh, he just dies anyway. Okay, well then we'll go Ritual, Ritual. That's the extra multi-hit, I'm sure, making the difference. Look at orechi, he almost looks good. Yeah, I guess I just don't like this path very much now. I don't know, I thought it was good. I remember liking it a lot, but maybe I was misguided. I must have been. I must have thought too highly of it. That's alright. We want to keep the days. I like just hitting Minds of Their Own on bosses. I think it's very good. I think it's quite strong to take Seraph down by this much HP. Oh man, I don't want to do this. Let me go. I was gonna like play all of these cards out. Ah, just get me out of here, man. I got 10 more videos to record today. I don't need to min-max my mixologies in this one. You'll forgive me, won't you? I'll live on my 7 reanimates and then kill the boss pre-combat. It's alright. Now, we do have one of the worst setups for fighting the Titans, but I don't believe that's gonna be a problem. I think we should be fine. It's just good. I mean, we're full HP. If we take 120 damage here, something has gone wrong. I can't even conceive of how this could happen to me. Ready? Alright. Begin. One of these, one of these. Here's your equipment, and then we can just throw these guys bottom floor to maybe tank a hit. That'll do. Now I have to care here. We have to play through our first few turns, of course, before we just sit back and retire. Mostly we're just playing for damage here, so I should play Ritual. Like so. Just Assistant fell off in this one a little bit. Yeah, we saved 5 HP. What do you know? And then you can just curse. I'm very unafraid. Rage 20, and Meat Hook's here to daze every other turn on Savagery, of course. Well, not every other turn, every third turn he dazes Savagery. Hey, nice try, orechi. He did alright. He tried. So we're gonna play Curse. I think I'm just gonna hit the 20 Rage in the last stand here. Go to 231 times 3. I'm pretty sure that's fine. Yeah, so now Entropy is dead. And I think we won't even have the weird unstable oddities here that we normally would face, because I think we'll just kill these two on their own before I kill this guy. Oh, sorry, I should be mixing. I should be mixing purple. Actually. I should be doing a little bit of a purple mix. We should be looking for, what's it called? Melee weakness. That's what it's called. Also, something just occurred to me. I need to go check. I didn't play... No, yesterday I played Penumbra. Okay, phew. I was just thinking about it because I feel like I'm getting a lot of deja vu in this run. I feel like I've played a run of Lazarus League recently. You know what I think it is? I think I probably played a run of Lazarus League as secondary, and I just played through that. That's my guess. But I don't know for sure. I have no idea for sure what happened here. I don't know what I'm feeling deja vu over. Maybe it's nothing. Anyway, let's play the outro music. Hit the outro. Fade to black. That's over. That's GG. This Orechi champion is not that good here, I suppose. I think I should have just played the concoction one. Because I had to reset the first fight thinking that he was some sort of frontliner that he isn't. But he's not a very good backliner either without support. It feels like he's for a build where you start the game with Reanimate as a card, is my guess. New record for unstable applied. What do you know? Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.